Alright, so this is the second video in the Java tutorial series. And so what we're going to be talking about today are if statements, while loops, and for loops. So what I did before starting, I just commented out everything we did in the last video. How you make a comment is you just press slash twice and then just write whatever you want. Just that way the program doesn't execute it. Alright, so we're going to start with an if statement. And so we'll set it up as we're going to go with integer x again. So we're going to send integer x, say equal to, we'll do 4 again. And so, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to write if, and then a parenthesis, which is where our condition goes. So we're going to do if x is greater than 2, and then now we need these kind of brackets. And so that's basically telling the program that if x is greater than 2, whatever's in this bracket the program will do. So we're going to have it print true. So again, x is 4, so 4 is greater than 2, so the program is going to print true. There it is. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we can make an else statement for the program. So else Alright, so now what this is going to do is if x is not greater than 2, if it's less than 2 or equal to 2, then it's going to go to this, it's going to refer to the else statement. If it's anything but greater than 2. So let's say we change x to 1. So now obviously 1 is not greater than 2. So we run the program again now. There's our statement, false. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to do a while loop. While, and then our condition goes in here, and it's going to be while x is less than 2. And we're going to have it print hello. So x is 1, 2 is greater than 1. So while 2 is greater than 1, it's going to print hello. And so keep in mind that nothing is changing about these numbers. It's always going to stay the same. So I'll show you what happens when the numbers don't change. Get spammed with hello. Because 2 is greater than 1 is always true. So that way you have this infinite amount of hello. So we're just going to stop it there. Alright, so now that the program stopped, what we're going to do is we'll change x to 10. Actually, no, we're going to change x to 1, and we're going to change 2, we're going to change that to 10. So now again, 1 is always going to be less than 10 unless we do x plus plus. This will add 1 to x every time this while statement runs through. So then what you're going to have when the program runs, so it's still going to print false from before because it fits into this statement. Um, but we have 9 different hellos now because we kept adding 1 to x, so that eventually x was uh, x was equal to 10, so the program wasn't true anymore. This statement wasn't true at some point. And so that's why there's only 9, because the 10th one wouldn't have printed, because 10 is not greater than 10. Alright, so from here what we're going to do is we're going to do for loops. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to have for, put parentheses, and then it's going to go int I equals 0, and then a semicolon. So we just instantiated I as an integer, and it's equal to 0. So the next what we're going to do is we're going to do I is less than 4. Put a semicolon there, and then I plus plus. And this I plus plus does the same thing as this x plus plus does here. So then after that, we're going to put brackets, and we're going to have it print hello. Actually, no, we're not going to do that. Have it print yes. All right, let's run the program. And see, there we go. So it's doing a similar thing that this while loop is. They can be used for different purposes. As you go into more complex coding, you're going to see that you're not going to use them for the same stuff. But for this, they're relatively going to be the same. That wraps it up for the loops and if statements for today. And see you in the next video.